Your turret's shooting, She died, bro.
One enemy remaining.
That's fine.
Why do you think you died to that?
Because I crouch sprayed.
Yes. Did he know you there? Probably not. Because you were tucked in here, right? He didn't know that your turret here, you can be anywhere. You could be in a tree, you could be on side. You swung into an angle that he had to clear regardless.
Spike down A.
No, just please don't ever do that again. Thank you. You see what he did though? You're moving to the right. Look where he moved. Because now you're thinking he's on the left, you're swinging to get him, and then he's already on the right. Are you tired of playing Valorant? Feeling stuck, frustrated, or just a little lost in this vast, infinitely expanding universe, questioning your existential purpose after losing 10 ranked matches? No, me neither, because
Never back down, never what?
Hello everyone, my name is Klascy, and I'm an immortal Valorant player, and this is my series Klassy's Academy. I made this series with the aim of teaching my students and you how to improve and get that rank up. My academy runs for multiple weeks involving in-depth VOD analysis to best improve your bad habits and misconceptions about the game. If you're looking to rank up and you want to join, I'll put my Discord link down below. Yo, Omen just smoked middle of side. You guys have everyone together. This is where you push. Personally, he smoked for you right in the middle of side for the cross. So Omen smoked it like this, right? Which means when you come out of your spawn to C side, all you gotta check is this area here. Because they don't have enough time to go into like little cubbies like behind the box on C. So at best, you have to worry about that. But then you look at your Sky and she's right outside. So if you come out and be like, okay, Sky, chuck us a flash and then we go out. You no longer have to really check too much about this. You guys are 100% gonna get this kill. There's no way he's gonna kill you and the guy behind while half flashed. Just gotta look at the utility on the minimap when you're not on site and they haven't really pushed on site yet. They're making a lot of noise and I feel like you wouldn't be able to tell where they're coming.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Yeah, here you have to use your mic. Could have just yelled like one drop or behind you, Omen. I'll give you an analogy here. If this is a road and this here is a car and the car is going forward, where is the car gonna go? It's gonna turn to the right, correct? If you're right there onto the wall, where is the only place you can move to? Oftentimes, you want to give a little bit of a space from the wall. You don't want to pick directly touching the wall because of that. Because then the only place you can go to after is the right. They only have to shoot the left, right? You didn't even move for starters. You literally was just holding. When you see the enemy, you try to move a little bit towards the same angle that they're going. So if the enemy can only go see you, but strafing to your left, then you want to swing to the left with him as you see him and then shoot, unless you're holding an off angle. This isn't necessarily an on or off angle, it's just like, but he's ready for you to be on top here because you shot a bullet. You should definitely not be like standing still. Like, look,
One enemy remaining.
if you want to hold that, at least be strafing a little bit left and right, and then as soon as he shows up, you try and aim and shoot. Crosshair placement. With crosshair placement, the closer you are to a wall, the wider you need to hold your crosshair, because that's usually where they're gonna swing out. So if there's a corner, like let's say this is a box, you're not gonna put your crosshair exactly here, right? You usually put your crosshair a little bit further out. Let's say you're aiming from very far away, that distance is not as noticeable. So you do put it closer to the wall, which is exactly here still. The further you are, the closer this is to the wall. For example, if you were here, this distance looks very small. But if you're very close to the wall, this distance looks like you're like ages away from the wall. That's where your crosshair, like you should think about when you're putting your crosshair. Here, you're like very close to him. So your crosshair should be a little bit further out. Your crosshair is like literally on the head level. You just had to be a little bit closer to the left. Nice. Don't pick again.
Under heaven, under heaven.
One enemy
Nice.
remaining. Spike down.
Okay. After you got this kill, they're really focused on you. I wouldn't really repick here. I'll just go instantly back and see if Razor can get a peek as well. Great shot on this guy. I would say you go back, right? Because your raise is in inside broken door. Here, she might swing, and then you look at the mini map, you see where they are, you reswing. But the Jet kind of like decided to push you. You got the kill. Now, you know exactly where both of them are, the last two. One is very close to you. I'll instantly hide on to your right. I'll instantly move to the right instead of the left here. Because you move to, like, you're moving to reswing. Let's think about this a little bit. It's a 2v2 before the raids killed the Brim. The spike is down, they haven't planted. You guys don't really have to push, you both split apart. If they have to plant. And so personally, I would not go in for a third fight. You should know they have flashes. You should be ready to look away. Your aim is way too low. Like your sensitivity is way too low for you to be able to like look away, I think.
Spike down A.
No, just please don't ever do that again. Thank you. The turret while looking in the middle of the open like that, you can put your turret without being seen, bro. Like if you do it on an angle, your turret watches 180. Even if you put your turret facing like this, it would still pick up anyone B main. So you don't even have to. You can kind of put your turret, wait, it would be facing you. If you were do it on this corner here, facing forward, a bit like that, and it would pick up anyone B main. You do not have to be like here in the middle of the open to put that turret facing forward.
Turret destroyed.
You see what he did though? Remember what I told you about you move towards the same angle that the person that is pushing you, you follow the same direction that they are going, and then you shoot. Try and like see what this Brim just did. You're moving to the right, look where he moved. To the right, because now you're thinking he's on the left, you're swinging to get him, and then he's already on the right. Do you know how to counteract that? Oftentimes, if you don't think they're gonna be pushing you, you swing. You pre-aim at a wall and then you swing. Now, there's a thing that you can do that if you think they're about to swing you and you need to swing them, you put your crosshair closer to the right. So let's say this is a wall. Instead of pre-aiming at the wall and then swinging to the right, so your crosshair is there, you just keep moving with your crosshair further out from the wall, right? If you move your crosshair further out from the wall, you're gonna see him first. He's gonna be moving to the right, and then bam, he's in your crosshair. So this is kind of like you move kind of like an airplane in a sense. You put your crosshair like this, and you follow the movement as you push instead of pre-aiming and then shooting. So your crosshair is exactly where it is. Your turret's shooting. She died, bro.
Turret destroyed. One enemy remaining.
That's fine.
Why do you think you died to that?
Because I crouch sprayed.
Yes. When are you crossing this angle here? What angles do you have to check? Did he know you're there? Probably not. Because you're tucked in here, right? He didn't know that your turret here. You can be anywhere. You could be on tree, you could be on side. You were right here. Spectres are not really long-range guns. You swung into an angle that he had to clear regardless. You're probably better off catching him by surprise by just holding here. Like, is there a chance that he could go like past rubble and around this area here? Yeah, sure. But there's a good chance that he would go like this as well and you just catch him by surprise. At that point, if you shoot him in the body a few times, he'll die. Easy peasy like that. So don't try and take long range fights with a gun that isn't really for long range fights.
One enemy remaining.
See, he just strafed after the first shot, and then you just crouch. You also just gotta strafe more, right? No one can trade you there. Your raise was coming. If you just hid, you probably can take this fight together. I know that it's like, bro, I have a Spectre, he has a pistol, but like, you died. The higher elo you go, the more shit like this happens.